everybody, this is Kat-Atomik, and I didn't get around to making a Valentine's special. I was busy doing more important things like life and crazy shenanigans and just personal issues on top of that. That's really loud in my ear. I have to turn the sound down in my head. I'm trying really hard not to jam out to this music. I was going to do a Valentine's special. I was going to do If My Heart Had Wings, and I got really bored. There was too much stuff. It wasn't pumped up enough for me. If you notice, I've got weird stuff popping up in the background behind me. I'm trying out a green screen, so forgive me if it looks like crap. We'll see how it happens. Anyways, I felt I didn't need to have a square box with this game. Now, I played it before, but it was about 2 years ago, and I don't remember crap, and I completely forgot how cheerful this was, and how hilarious it is. So, as a late, whatever, lull day, you're gonna get all episodes of these in lieu of nothing. So, let's get started, but before we do that, I've got a new setup. I moved down to the basement, so we're gonna config. Alright, text display speed, auto mode, text speed, message window transparency. My head's in the way for that, I don't think that matters. Skip voice after clip. Why do we need a voice? Yeah, I have it in windowed mode, so it's a little disturbing. Reflecting sound. Chest bounciness! Oh boy. So we can either have no chest bounciness, which we all know is not fun at all, or we can have them go boingity boingity boing, which we're gonna do. If I can get my mouse to cooperate here. Go all the way! Turn effects on. Mouse is just like absolutely ridiculous right now. Alright, master volume. Alright, that's so much better. I just needed to use a different table, apparently. Voice. Voice needs to go all the way. Oh no! Not the chest bounciness. We're gonna get rid of the voice. I'm gonna voice everything! I'm sorry for the disclaimers. Let's just listen to things. Can we not? Well, anyways. Apparently affected sound. So if I turn voice up, does that mean we can hear their voices? Because, dear God.
Neko para Vol.1 それゆ回転しました
No, bad kitty.
Neko para Vol.1
Yes, there's cat girls.
それゆ回転しました Neko para Neko para Vol.1 Neko para Vol.1 Neko para Vol.1 Neko para
Alright, we're good. We're gonna get rid of the
そ
voices
れゆ回
because
転しました
I don't care. Are we good on everything? Back. Okay, I still got stuff in my way, but I got a better setup right now, so. Extra? Oh, no. This is spoilers. You didn't see nothing. Okay, game start! Are we starting a new game? Is that what's happening? I'm not going to do the male voices because obviously I am not a guy. But I'll try. Thank you very much. I'm heading out now. Apparently he has a strange voice. Oh, we got a truck. Okay. Alright, I can't lean forward with this crap. Phew. This should be most of the boxes then. I believe this is a guy, but I don't know. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. That's actually kind of whatever. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. I can't read today. Brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which let lots of sunlight in. Are we going to zoom in? Want to keep zooming in? Are we? So, how far is this gonna zoom in? Are we just gonna get down to the pixelation, or what? Wow, I'm starting this late. I'm waiting for the zoom. See how far it goes. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery. La Solil. If I said that wrong, so sue me, I don't care. What's that? Oh, it's just cats. Naturally. Cats. I forgot. I'm so used to the camera being in the other corner, so I keep looking over here, when actually it's right here. Oh, are we done zooming? Aw, that's not fun. And finally there were the, oh, I read that. Instead of the proper French title Le, it was La, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to— oh, we softly murmured. Can I go back? Can I— okay, no, okay. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. What happened? Will we find out? I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. I'm doing like Chris Walker or some bullshit. Alright. In any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up, and stepped into the new-smelling bakery. Oh, okay. That was the longest step I've ever seen. What's with this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Not just one, but two. Fragile. Delicate. Absolutely this side up. That was weird. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. What? Okay. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. Where did you get this money? I want this money. I want to open my own bakery. That would be nice. Actually, I would rather just play video. Oh, we're zooming again. Okay. Actually, I would rather play video games for a living, but that requires subscribers. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Joke's on me, right? Alright. Are we still zooming? Are we done? Okay, we're good. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. This should be a warning. Just saying. If these were for the bakery, there's no— what was that, wind chimes? If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the movie company either. All there was were those warning labels and strange chimes that keep freaking me out. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the— achoo! Time for my voice acting skills. What? Meow. And this is how trouble starts. He should have taken the warning. Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. Phew. Thank goodness. Looks like that fooled him. That was close. Chocolate better be careful. Meow. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocolate? And out pops Kitty. Long time no see, right, Master? We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know. Well, that is, speaking of cats, that is true, Chocolate guesses. More importantly than that, listen up. Those movers were really mean. So they were picking up Chocolate, right? And they said this box is heavy, so be careful with it. Chocolate wanted to hiss at them all of a sudden. Chocolate really did. I keep hearing noises. I keep thinking people are like walking in on me and stuff. Chocolate did her best to control her temper, but Chocolate was fuming, you know? Absolutely fuming. Those eyes. Heard you say no to those eyes. She's so sad. I don't know what that is. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Naturally. Cats do what cats do. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that's how you describe Chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. The hell was that? Sounded like an explosion. Schrodinger's cat dying in the box. I'm sorry, that's mean. Ignore that. Hey. And then there were two. Let me see if I can do Vanilla's voice. Long time no see, master. There we go, I nailed it. My nose was itchy because the inside of the moving truck was dusty, which is why I'm talking like this. Why is Vanilla here too? Wherever Chocolate is, I am too. Besides, cat girls don't dislike tight spaces. Also, they said this box is heavy, so be careful with it in regards to me too. So I was also mad, just steaming. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of here. I was at my wits' end with the large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? That would be my question. Just, what is Shigiri doing? Hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. They can understand words and can talk like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats too. I don't know how that makes them closer to cats, but okay. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. These days, cat girls fit into society as pets and families or partners to humans. Partners. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible for one thing. Those freaking wind chimes in my headset are just like everywhere. They're like crawling in my brain here. Alright. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I can only guess that this was somehow Shigiri's... I told you, wind chimes. Stop! I see. So Shigiri was an accomplice then. Oh god, they move. They bounce. They do things. Crap. Meow! This is a really pretty home. Chocolate really likes the smell of new bedding and furniture. I can't say a music note, I'm sorry. It's bigger than it looks, perfect for Master's abilities. Oh, I made that sound creepy. Vanilla, over here, let's take a look at that room. Time to explore! From where it is, I suspect that is a bedroom. Master's new bed must be there. I finished talking before you do, Vanilla. Meow, we can't miss that. Let's go snuggle in it. Snuggle time! Snuggling acknowledged. This is fine by me. She's a synth. I'm just making her a synth, apparently. I just finished Fallout. Oh, by the way, if you did not see Deadpool, go see it. It's awesome. Just throwing it out there. With that decided, let's go. Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Okay. Okay. Without any ill intentions, the 2 cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the 2nd floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shigiri a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone... Do you mind? That green screen is not for you. Hey! 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 Speaking of cats, And why did they just make cat girls? Why couldn't they? Oh, no, no, no. Let's not go there. Let's stop with that thought. Oof, that was dangerous. I had moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon anyhow. Oh, Christ.
We finished snuggling on Master's bed.
Oh, there's the boobage. And Vanilla has like nothing. The new bed is very fluffy. It gets a passing score. Good work, you two. Oh, we're zooming in. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but
Chocolate loves it when Master rubs her head. It feels good.
I have no objections to this. More. I tidy up their hair with a comb. Oh god, I turned into Vanilla. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes?
You said you wouldn't bring us with you, so we had no choice.
Chocolate said she was going, so I tagged along. Oh, you saw the cat. He's right off of screen here. Had no choice, just tagging along. You two. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but... Anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I had no intention of going back there. If you were at home, we wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigiri and the other cat girls are there too. We'd be better off if you two just... That face.
That's not it. It's just that, Chocolate's stomach is just being rebellious, so that's not it, really.
Her face. Master moved out really early in the morning, so there was no time to eat breakfast. Dear Jesus, her face. It needs to stop. The sound of Chocolate's stomach rumbling is cute anyways. What do they have on their tails? While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then?
Yay! Food! Chocolate loves Master.
Understanding as ever, Master. We are in your debt. These two were really easygoing as always. And we're getting to the next part.
Neko para.
Shopping, shopping, shopping together with Master Meow. This is kind of fun. Lately, Master hasn't taken us shopping with him at all. So that's why Chocolate is in such a good mood right now. Meow.
You're really happy too, right, Vanilla? Come on, Chocolate is going to squish your cheeks. Chocolate, that tickles.
You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to a nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, you two don't go shopping with Shigure often?
Shopping with Shigure-chan and shopping with Master are totally different.
It's troubling that Master doesn't have the proper mindset of a master. Chocolate pities you. Hey, first of all, Shigure is your master.
Shigure-chan is our master too, but Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan. That's why Master is Master. It's totally different, right? Right? Right?
I feel like I'm being interrogated here. I don't understand your reasoning, but I can tell you're very enthusiastic, just as expected of Chocolate. Never mind that. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them and decided to hurry on ahead. Good lord.
Master, Shigure-chan said this is a good shampoo. It makes your hair all smooth. It smells really sweet and nice too.
But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here.
Master, that's mean. It's so mean. It feels like you hit me.
No, don't cry, Chocolate. Master is an awful person, isn't he? Don't just say that and then toss that in the basket all nonchalantly. His defense is strong. I had to be on guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along.
Sorry, Master. It's been a long time since Chocolate went shopping with Master, so Chocolate got really excited. Cat girls are honest, so it can't be helped. It would be nice if Master was honest too.
It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back.
We repent, please, Master. We beg of you. We beg of you to buy shampoo for Chocolate and Vanilla.
It's sad to return to a home that doesn't have shampoo. Cat girls don't like having oily hair. You won't even buy shampoo for those cat girls? The poor things. I wonder if we should report him for cat girl abuse. Oh, good lord. I'm getting really into this. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We'd only just moved here, but suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed at us.
Going out with Master is lots of fun! It makes me want to start purring. Meow meow.
He didn't buy us anything though. Master is such a cheapskate. I am not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarkets. The whole thing was just so awkward that I didn't think I could visit that shopping district for a while. What are you doing? And there's a kitty. Isn't he as dangerous as can be? Hey! Psst! Say hi to the camera. There we go. And we're back with kitties. He's not a happy kitty. Alright. After that's taken care of, let's get back. There we go. Now you won't notice a thing. Okay, cat fur in my mouth. Where were we? The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of cat girls. Niff, 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 niff. Something smells really nice over there.
You're right! Something smells really good, Master!
Oh, we're doing me now. It definitely does. What is this smell? I turn towards the source of it. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Oh god, another one.
Welcome!
There we go.
Would you like to try some delicious fresh takoyaki?
I'm sorry if I butchered that.
Would you like to try some piping hot takoyaki with lots of bonito flakes on top? Well, it's a takoyaki shop run by a cat girl. That's pretty rare, huh, Master?
Indeed, that little cat girl is cute. It was a cat girl younger than Chocolate and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. What is this? This is like broken hand syndrome. That is not comfortable. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13. In cat years, she was about 6 months old. The young cat girl noticed us and ran over.
It's an older sister cat girl, just like me, huh? Chocolate's the same as you. Chocolate gonna rub your neck.
I've just screwed up my voice here. Young cat girls are so innocent and super cute. They're the best. I'll pat your head. I'm sorry that my cat girl is troubling you. Oh, are you the owner of those cat girls? The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Well, to be more exact, my little sister's their owner. They're cute and smart cat girls, aren't they? They're so courteous and well-spoken, too. Mine is only 7 months old. Maybe when she's a bit older, she'll be a fine cat girl like these two. The food stand owner had a wry smile on her face like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally stray, so I don't actually know how old they are. The veterinarian said they were twins and were now about 9 months old. My little sister's actually quite the education freak. Back then, they were really noisy, but it was all worth it.
Scary-chan really taught us well. She said We'd grow up to be cat girls if we listened to her. Shigure was tough on us, but thanks to her, we learned a lot.
Really? What a wonderful owner you have.
Ah, but Master is Master.
That face.
And Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan, right, Master?
In other words, Shigure is an important friend. And when we say Master, we are referring to Master over here. Thank you for clearing that up, Vanilla. Aha! So you're a very well-loved Master, aren't you? Well, I'm very grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Oh, the fun you guys will have seeing the rest of this story. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing.
Yo, cat girl, why don't you look up a bit?
An opening! The three of them were getting along very well. I keep knocking stuff to pieces. My cat girl was a stray too. On a day like this, while I was selling blah blah blah, she came up to me with an empty stomach. It took her home, and she's been like a daughter to me. She's even able to help me with the shop now. Humanoid cats were all the rage, but they're many times more difficult to take care of than regular cats. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering through town, but now it's more likely for one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there was more of a balance, and owners were quite elated. I really am disgusted with those who don't understand the responsibility involving and owning cat girls. But then again, if it wasn't for them, I'd never have found my cute daughter. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me. Ah, that's right. Older cat sisters, would you like some takoyaki? Takoyaki? Ugh. My tongue. It's piping hot. It has a blah blah blah.
Really tasty takoyaki? Oh, but we're on our way home to have dinner.
Yes, Master's going to cook for us, so sorry. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped down heartedly. As they hung their heads, it rubbed them from behind. It took little of them. Okay, 3 orders. Can you do that for me?
3 orders?
Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. Could you do that for me?
Okay, 3 orders, right?
God, that's creepy. That's really creepy.
Master, we got an order! 3 takoyaki!
I can't do dual voices. It's going to take time to get home and make food after all. Besides, I want to try the blah 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 here too.
Okay, Chocolate's tummy's making big growly sounds too. Chocolate is really happy.
Master, you're so cool. Shigure wasn't kidding when she said AIDS. Son, older brother is a good thing. I don't know. What?
Thank you so much! Chocolate likes them with mayonnaise on top.
Ugh. Wait, what is taco? Can I look this up? Thank you so very much for your kindness. I'd like mine to be fish roe and cheese flavor. We're going to Google this because I'm just like, what the hell? My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? Takoyaki. Oh, I didn't spell that right. Takoyaki is a ball-shaped Japanese snack made of wheat flour-based batter and cooked in a special pan. It is typically filled with minced or diced octopus tempura scraps, pickled ginger, or green onion. Okay, that's interesting. So, if you want a picture, let's see. That's kind of what it looks like. It's like, I don't know, weird fried seafood something. Okay. Happily waiting at her takoyaki in front of the food stand. I should have looked up how to say that. Whatever. Oh dear, what's happened here? Who bumped it? And now we're into chapter 3. I have an issue here. There! Issue is... oh, not fixed. There we go. Okay, that's better. I still can't get a hold of her. Where are their guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigiri several times, but couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shigiri. I really didn't understand my family schedule at all.
Master! Master! It's been a while since we bathed together. I'll even wash your back.
You haven't bathed with us since we've matured, Master, you pervert. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about?
Well, what did you say? Yuri-chan said that chocolate and vanilla have already grown to be elegant cat ladies.
These words are sexual harassment. You are tramping on our dignity. Besides, this is Chocolate's identity we are talking about. Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home.
No, get ready to go home. But isn't Chocolate's home Master's home?
And I belong next to Chocolate. Also, Master is cool. You look strangely Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. Two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigiri isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. So get ready to leave. Chocolate and Vanilla turned away from me and cast their gazes downwards. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way, nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself. No. A quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocolate said something with her head down. What did you say? I'm scared.
No way! Chocolate won't go back. Chocolate hates Master for saying that.
Chocolate. I will also make great haste, or rather, I'll withdraw with the speed of a cat girl.
Chocolate's over here! Chocolate's over here!
Dangerous to stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt. It's unnecessary to worry about cat girls like that, although we're humanoid cat girls are cats. Maybe in Chocolate's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocolate.
Master, you pervert, just where do you think you're grabbing?
Master is grabbing Chocolate's chest with an iron grip. I'm not, it's because you two are running around.
No, an opening.
Hey, stop it. Nice assist, Chocolate. Go, go. They didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me, and that was how the first night went. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone's sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had that Shigiri would call me back didn't happen, so I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority.
Of course, we'll be sleeping in Master's bed.
I will also be okay with Master's bed. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyways? Really, if you two sleep here, where will I?
What? You're not going to sleep together with us if you tell us that this late?
Master is male, but he doesn't know when to give up. The sleeping arrangements should go Master, Chocolate, me.
Yeah, being surrounded by Master and Vanilla makes Chocolate happy.
Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded.
Since we're the ones that are intruding, we're fine with here too. We can curl up and sleep like cat girls after all.
We are very praiseworthy for not asking for luxuries. We're model cat girls. We'll sleep like this then. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy. Since you just moved in, we have lots of boxes, right? Apparently, you can make a warm shelter out of them, so we'll manage somehow. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyways? Well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigiri's room. Chocolate isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. What's happening? Why are we zooming out? What's going on? Whatever, you two go sleep in my bed. Still gets pretty cold at night in April after all.
Where's Matthew going to sleep then, next to Chocolate?
I'm going to sleep out on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person and there's air conditioning in there if I need it.
No, if that's the case, then Chocolate will sleep on the sofa. Please sleep in the bed with Vanilla, Master.
I'm more relaxed on the sofa. It's better if Chocolate and Master use the bed. They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in clear and stern voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood?
Master.
Master. I said it like that deliberately. Two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically.
I'm sorry, Master.
Sorry, Master. They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going. Okay, I can't do that. Oh God, their faces. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away.
Alright, good night, Master.
Good night, Master. I gently rubbed the heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you two in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room.
Master? Chocolate is really sorry. Chocolate caused you so much trouble.
Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully, It's okay if it's just for one night, don't worry about it.
Master?
Now go to sleep. Okay, and we're going to end the first episode here. Have a good day, have a good night, depending on what time zone you're in. And as always, if you see two large suspicious boxes show up that are heavy and have so many weird packaging things on them, it's probably a good idea to just go ahead and send them back where they came from, because they're probably not meant to be opened, because this happens. Anyways, bye guys.